Alright guys, today we're going to be reacting to how exciting it will be to spend a day with the German Autobahn police. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for what you guys have done to the channel. Really appreciate it. We spoke about the Autobahn a couple months ago and how interesting is the culture of the Autobahn. A lot of Americans, they have the wrong impression. They think that this just basically means that you just go crazy and nothing wrong is going to happen to you, but it seems like that's not the case. We're gonna react to this great video. Make sure you like to subscribe. Also for donation, links in the description. Also super chat will be gladly accepted, and as well go to the Discord, which you're gonna find the links in the description down below as well. Let's jump in.
Den Verkehr runterbremsen. So verstanden.
Seid ihr bereit?
Uh-oh. Are you ready?
Ja, hinten fühlt es sich noch ein bisschen schlimmer an.
German sagt jetzt, was wir machen.
Wir haben jetzt einen Verkehrsunfall mit Personenschaden.
Oh, that looks small, right? Very small. That looks like a very small, narrow path.
Normally I do everything to avoid the police, but today I'm riding along. Did you know that the German...
A little cringy. A little cringy in that first glance of interaction. I will just give it to her, but a little cringe.
Autobahn has its own police force. Tillman Hartung, seen here on the left, and Alex Latendorf work as Autobahn police officers.
Latendorf.
They monitor traffic on a 220-kilometer stretch of highway in the German state of Hessen. And
my question is, a lot of these states, they have their own rule and everything, but I'm guessing a lot of these rules are very similar in each state.
this is the car they use, a BMW 530 diesel with 265 horsepower. They also carry guns and wear bulletproof vests. So how dangerous is their job?
Gefährlich wird es natürlich immer, wenn wir auf der Autobahn das Fahrzeug verlassen müssen.
Violence is not an issue for you, like having to use your guns, you're not afraid of drivers being armed with weapons, these aren't necessarily your concerns?
Also in Deutschland müssen wir zum Glück nicht bei jeder Verkehrskontrolle damit rechnen, dass jemand eine Schusswaffe zieht. Wir sind natürlich dafür trainiert, immer zu zweit Verkehrssicherheit zu schaffen. Wir machen auch Kontrollen immer zu zweit, das ist anders wie in Amerika.
Yeah, it's very different, folks. There's a lot of gun here in the United States, man. Like legally and illegally, especially illegally, they're everywhere, bro. It's easy. You can run like a background check in somebody, and you can see that they're gun owners, right? You can see, oh, this guy own guns, stuff like that, blah blah blah. They might ask for it, but when it's illegal, there's no way to know, bro. There's no way to know.
We are now on a mission to find out what's happening.
Yeah.
Apparently there's an accident
The music is not good. Music is not good.
on the highway.
We drive through what the Germans call a Rettungsgasse, or a special emergency lane made by drivers on the Autobahn. Luckily, only cars were totaled.
Oh my god, bro. Well, that's not that bad though. That does not look that bad.
Remarkably, the drivers had only minor injuries.
Yep.
Können wir euch irgendwas noch helfen?
Nee, eigentlich nicht.
Dann hat sich das alles aufgestaut, alle haben gebremst, einer nicht.
Ja, alles klar.
In the U.S., as you may know, the U.S. Highway Patrol is also responsible for highway safety. However, they do control speed as well. And often is the case they hide behind bridges, as I know from personal experience, to catch speeders. But here, that's a different police patrol that controls the speed on the Autobahn. So you're not out here to catch speeding cars. What's your mission on the Autobahn?
Ja, bei der Autobahnpolizei sind wir hauptsächlich mit der Verkehrsunfallaufnahme betraut. Natürlich kontrollieren wir auch Fahrzeuge. Wir gucken, ob die Fahrzeugführer die nötigen Fahrerlaubnisse haben, ob die Alkohol getrunken haben, ob die vielleicht Drogen genommen haben.
Wir haben hier besonders auf der Autobahn internationalen Verkehr. Wir haben viel mit Güterverkehr auch zu tun.
Among the international traffic is a truck from
International traffic lane. What does that mean, man? Is that like a European Union road or something like that? When I'm thinking about international, it means that there's a road that is just international, like it's owned by another country or something. I think that's what they mean.
Poland, which attracts the officers' attention. They quickly react to remove it from the road and bring it to a spot where routine vehicle checks are taking place.
Wow.
After
That's crazy, man. You're from Poland. Your license plate is not. It doesn't look good, man. So you have to stop.
reviewing the driver's papers, checking his freight, and conducting a urine test, it turns out that he was indeed in violation of a few traffic laws.
What? Wow, man. He hasn't recorded his driving and rest. What?
Keine Lenk- und Ruhezeiten. Auf den Lenk- und Ruhezeiten vermerkt er auch, wo er gestartet ist, wo er angekommen ist, sein Kilometerstand und so weiter, damit man das alles nachvollziehen kann. Das kann man in dem Fall nicht. Und das ist schon ziemlich schwerwiegend im Güterverkehr.
Really? Because you didn't keep track of all those things? My God, bro. Man, I don't know about that, bro. Yeah, that's kind of extreme, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. That's a little out there for me.
A potentially costly mistake for this truck driver.
As Tillman already told us, one of their main jobs is to check drivers for alcohol consumption. I have some German schnapps now that I'm just going to put in my mouth and swirl around and see if it makes any difference.
Good point.
Einmal tief Luft holen. Gut. 0,3 Milligramm pro Liter.
Surprisingly, it does make a difference, so the tests continue.
I didn't drink anything. What's happening?
In Germany, for drivers under 21, there is a
Say hi. Oh, I see. It's not easy. That's not easy, man. I don't think that's a valid. I don't think this is a valid test, though. That is very difficult. See? That's very difficult, man. I don't think that's a valid test.
zero alcohol tolerance policy. After that, drivers with a blood alcohol level from 0.5 are considered unfit for the road.
Ah, das sieht gut aus. Also hier wäre jetzt erstmal nichts auffällig.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of these tests, man. I mean, the one with the finger, that's not bad, but this one is kind of. That's a hard one.
Anyway, we're heading out on the next mission, and once again, very fast.
Beispielsweise die Geschwindigkeit fahren sie in den USA gar nicht, ne?
Nein.
We reached 219 kilometers per hour. That's 136 miles per hour.
I feel bad for the people that are trying to get out of the way.
There's debris on the Autobahn. Officer Hartung performs a maneuver to stop the traffic behind us so his partner can remove it safely.
Oh. Wow. Well, you have to give it to them. See? You have to give it to them. Say they're not only patrolling the street, but they taking care of the roads, man. They are taking care of the roads. And that's something truly, truly amazing. That's something that you cannot simply just that's something that you have to just take in considerability. Like the fact that you're stopping just to take care of some things in the street, man, that's wow. Oh, the music.
There's debate in Germany about whether or not to have a standard speed limit. So as police officers and as fast drivers, are you for or against a general speed limit in the country?
Also meine private Meinung dazu ist, dass ich ein Geschwindigkeitslimit auf Autobahnen nicht schlecht finde. Privat fahre ich selbst nicht besonders schnell Und auch im Dienst zeigt sich immer wieder, dass Unfälle häufig mit zu hoher Geschwindigkeit zu tun haben.
Interesting. So basically, a lot of the accidents are because, very high speed situations.
Limit debate in Germany has been going on for decades. About 65% of the entire Autobahn network currently has no limit.
Well, that was more excitement than I bargained for. What impressed me the most about these officers is how quickly they reacted to the action on the Autobahn and also how cool they remained under pressure. I definitely have a renewed respect for the work they do. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more about myths of the Autobahn, then check out my other report right here.
Hey, shout out. She did a very good job, man. Very good job. Let me see what people have to say in the comment section. I would love to hear what they have to say. Everyone braked, one person didn't. Love that simple approach of Germans. I'm from the United States. I have tried the Autobahn out, and I have to say I felt safer doing 110 miles there than I do going 75 back and home. Let's see what people say. Me and my screen name approve of this message. Same. I comfortably run right around 180 kilometers per hour on the Autobahn. Then I return to the Midwest. Sight. Me too. Whoa, Germany is a civilized country. Ooh, dang it. That's a... Yep, they are trained better. Intensive drive school. The mechanics of the cars are better in shape. Inspection, and they seem to have a higher respect for their fellow drivers. Something that's really lacking here. I love driving there. The difference being that Germany is a civilized country. U.S. drivers stay way too close to the car in front. Just yesterday, 5 cars passed me doing over 75 and no more than a vehicle length between the cars. That's a good point. That happens a lot. It is a shame to drive just 180 kilometers per hour on the German Autobahn. You should try at least 250. Okay, damn. Let's see what this person say. Let me just put it a little higher. There you go. There we go. That's what we're talking about. On the Autobahn, the Germans are disciplined to go in left lane only to pass and after passing. Immediately go back into the right lane. If drivers see what beams are flashed on rear view mirror from behind Germany while the left lane, the drivers know instinctively to immediately get over the right lane because the vehicle from behind is at very high speed. Here in the United States are interstate highway full of left lanes hogs who slow traffic and cause accidents. We were in Germany from 2017 to 2022, and for the most part, the people on the Autobahn know exactly what they're doing. The roads are so much better than the United States. The automated system will tag you when you do something wrong. You know what? I had to say, I think it's right. I think we have to just increase the standards a little bit when it comes down to the driving schools. I think we have to do a little bit better. I think I do agree with them. Let's see. As a non-German born in Germany before coming to Canada, just before my teens, I very clearly remember how disciplined most German drivers are. They take pride in their driving. The tests are tough. Dad and brother went through the rigorous learning and testing, and people move over there for emergency vehicles. Lane discipline and all passing on the left only is also something beautiful to behold. Note the distance they kept from the police car at 529. Yeah, that's a good point. I think we have to just increase the standards. So many things here in the United States. I mean, driving is not one of them. It's just one of them, of course, but it's just more than one of them. It's just we need to increase the standard overall, man. We need to. Okay. In 1975, let me see. I believe the attitude between German police and public is much more respectful and calm both ways in the main. I think I'm correct in saying that becoming a sworn officer in Germany is subject to a higher degree of qualification than many other countries. Correct. 3 years spending on a police academy, 3 years in standard length of professional education. That's true. Here, that's true, man. I mean, here in the United States, again, we go back to that. We have to clearly just increase a lot of these standards. And it's just going to take a little bit of heat in some of these things. However, However, I think it's a good thing for all of us. You actually study for 3 years minimum to become a police officer in Germany. In most states, they get 3 month crash course at best where they are taught how to violate citizen rights and shoot people. Matter of fact, many U.S. officers have military background, which transfer very badly to a civil policing. True, because they're completely different kind of mindsets, right? Very different mindset. So, let me see. The German police, super chill. Yeah, a lot of people they do agree. Did this woman just call J Master Schnapps? What did she? Man, you trolling, bro. I was stationed in Germany for 2 years. I must say, driving on the Autobahn was a real learning experience. I was very comfortable driving high speed, but was very cognizant of the consequences of doing so. An accident at high speed is very often resulting in a fatality, and witnessed a number of them. I witnessed a number. Americans have a childish view of the Autobahn. Man, bro, they're really going in, huh? They are really going in. Americans have a childish view of the Autobahn. That is to me, that is some sort of Mad Max like free for all, where one can drive as fast as they want. You know what's crazy? And I have to agree with that statement a little bit. Some Americans, and this is the problem with the American way of thinking. They just think like, oh, you go to Germany, it's a free country, and you just go to the Autobahn, and then you go so fast that you start flying. No, bro, there's rule for this, man. There's literally rules for that. You cannot just simply just go crazy and start flying on the road. You cannot simply do that, man. Very informative report. Thank you. Speed limit in Germany is like it's the Second Amendment in the United States. Nah, bro. Nah. It's 65% of the Germans say that we might really consider whether or not we should put limits on the Autobahn. That's not even close. I got my driver's license in Frankfurt, Germany. Hard to get. Worth every minute. Because you feel that you went through something. You really get it. Right? A little bit of sweat, right? Oh, this one's interesting. It's not only in the United States. We talk about the United States because a lot of Americans, they just simply just talking about this. However, there's a lot of things here that just transfer to other countries like Australia. 217 kilometers an hour in Australia on the Hughes Highway is a $2,127 fine. Impound your vehicle and automatic 12 months license suspension. Damn. There you go. Are they ignorant? Are the Australian ignorant? No, I don't think so. It's just different way of seeing things. Also, it's a cultural thing as well. Right? These things are very cultural things, and a lot of people have to understand this. This is just part of the German culture. It's just part of the German culture. That's what it is. My friend actually got a speeding ticket in the Autobahn in 2018. Go figure. His family and mine were traveling in a large van, and he apparently was in a section that did have a speed limit. There you go. Why it's not worthy that they carry guns and wear body armor? It's like if a documentary about the ocean made a big deal about how water is wet. You know what? That's crazy. That's an interesting take. That's an interesting take. And let me just say something here. Yeah, the fact that you have to say that they have guns, like damn, like bro, like they're police. They need to have guns. Hello, have you thought about that? And the fact that she had to even say that, it just show how she already starting from a bad place. You see what I'm saying? Like that's my opinion. And the Autobahn is so smooth. You think you are going slower than actually. No, it's just you're basically so fast that you might just start flying. That's what it is. You might start flying, and you don't even know it. That's what it means. A lot of these comments very interesting. I think when it comes down to what is really, really, really important, right? Oh, hold up. There we go. I think when it comes down to autobahns and how Germans view speed limit, I think it just comes down to culture. They have been doing this for quite some time. So I think it's just a matter of just understand the consequences of going way, way, way fast. Maybe you can understand that it doesn't have to be illegal, man. Like you start illegalizing a bunch of things, all of a sudden you just end up with a lot of speed limits and not, it's not Germany. You know what I'm saying? Like you start messing up with a lot of this stuff. It just become very unflattened, and no, I don't think it's a good idea though. But let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear you guys' opinion regarding the topic. I'll see you in the next one.